Okay, class, this week we're going to do something a little different. We're going to take a look at TikTok. And what I want you to first do is study a little bit about TikTok. So let's take a look at week 9, part A. Um, I have written a lecture for you to read, a little bit about TikTok use and the history behind it. So I'd like you to read that. And obviously, it's got a little bit of an uncertain future going on here in the United States, which is why I've kind of left it to this part of the class to take a look at. It's a great social media platform. It's very popular. It's probably one of the most popular ones currently. It's got a high average of use internationally. And one of the things that's really great about it is you can have a video that you make, and even if you have a small following or whatever, if your video catches the eye of viewers, it's pushed forward, more viewers see it, if they watch it, it continues until, it's no longer being watched. So you have an opportunity to have a video, as they say, go viral, because the number of viewings causes it to keep moving forward. And again, keep appearing for more and more viewers. But, like, where is TikTok going right now? So, like I said, I want you to read this a lecture I wrote. And what I want you to do is think about, should your business be on TikTok, and how you would set up an account. So you can download the app still for Androids or Mac. They're both still currently available for use. However, there's a pending cutoff date that's coming up because they're trying to get the business sold for use in the United States to a U.S. business. So far, no one's jumped up and said, we're going to do it. And so the pending deadline is April 5th, which is right around the corner. So again, what I want you to do is do some research into using TikTok. If you're interested, here's the thing that's interesting is you can start out with a personal account and switch it over to a business account, because the business account will probably cost you, well, money to run advertising, just like ads running here. They do have opportunities for you to buy $100 worth of advertising and get $100 free, or $500 worth of advertising and 500 are free. But if you're a small business, or as in this case, uh, taking it for a class, you're not going to want to spend that kind of money, obviously. But you can find some of the details out here. If you're interested in what it takes to make a business account, look it up, or just do some research online. Or if you want to set up a business account, it explains how to do that. And so I want you to write me a 5-paragraph post explaining why you think TikTok would do or work well for your business, or why you'd not be interested in using it. So give me strong reasons with good supportive details to explain your perspective on this. Again, it is right now one of the top or highest used programs around. That sounds great. But if it makes you uncomfortable, then it's not what you want to use. You want to feel comfortable. Again, you can take content you make in TikTok and roll it over into other social media platforms. And I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen TikTok videos. I know I've seen them on Instagram. People make them for TikTok and then they roll them over to their Instagram account. And some of the options that are available for the businesses, they have music set up that you don't have to worry about using someone else's music and getting in trouble because you're using it for a business. It's all already arranged so that it's free for you to use. Well, you're paying for it, but you don't have to worry about that yourself. I know, because we have to do licensing for our business, and it's an endless stream of people coming in and wanting you to pay for the use of their music, which is understandable. A lot of legal accounting for that. Same with art. If you use someone else's artwork, you have to pay for it. So You can start out with a personal account and switch it over easily to a business account later once you get comfortable with that. And that's probably what, if you were interested in doing that, we'll talk more about that later this week. Um, then that's something you could do because it gives you a little opportunity or time to get that comfort level going. And then if you decide, wow, this is really great, it's going to be really helpful for my business, then you can move over to that. And it's easy to switch it from a personal account to a business account, or you can have both kinds of accounts. You can have a personal one or several personal ones or business ones, and you can just go switch back and forth to whatever account you want to be working with. If you currently have a TikTok account, I would like you to share the link with us so we can tell us the history of your use for you. And if you're using it just for personal or for a business or for both, and how well it's worked for you. Do you share your content on other platforms like you do create it for TikTok and then use it on Instagram? And then, or do you just enjoy watching videos on it? Explain why or how you use it. That would be great for us to have a better understanding. So that's what we're doing for the first part of this week.